Good morning. My name is Bosede Adebi. I'm the founder and president of Saving Grace Ministry here in Toronto, Canada. I just quickly want to say something that is really, really bothering me and something that is really important. I want to talk about anger. I discovered that when you are angry, you tend to hurt yourself more than you think that you are actually hurting someone. Maybe when you're hungry, you're actually hurting yourself, actually causing yourself great pain than the other person or the other person that you're actually angry or that is making you angry. You know, when you are really, really upset with someone, you're not upset um, to upset that one. Let me say that you say it that way. You're not upset because you are angry with someone. You are actually upset with yourself, and you are actually the anger is actually affecting you more than it's affecting the person that actually caused the pain or the things that makes you mad or makes you angry. So in where will you even think of doing that? I discovered that, each time I'm kind of, I don't even want to use the word like I'm angry, because I feel like it's too much for me to handle. So, but I discovered that each time I am upset, I'm actually, hurting myself. I'm actually offending myself. I'm actually causing myself more pain than I could even imagine, because at that point, at that moment, I'm no longer able to eat. I'm no longer able to drink something. I'm no longer able to sleep properly. I'm no longer able to communicate properly with someone. I'm just in there getting mad at everything, getting mad at everyone, and it hurts me, and it causes me more pain than I even that I can even imagine. And the person that you are upset about or that caused you to be angry or make you upset is busy doing their own thing. Like, it's not even, maybe that person is not even remembering, or is not even thinking that he has done something wrong to you. But at the end of the day, you're just there getting frustrated all by yourself and for yourself. And it doesn't make sense. So I try as much as possible to erase that word anger from my dictionary. I try to erase it from my memory. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to even use the word to say I am angry, because you are angry and it's affecting you emotionally, spiritually, physically. People can see it in your face. You're not doing yourself any good. So at the end of the day, what are you going to gain? What are you going to gain? Emotional breakdown, pain, disappointment, not just to any other person, but to yourself. And then it takes time for you to start putting that beautiful smile on your face again, because you've been mad for a long time. That is why I find it very, very difficult to get upset. People always say you are always smiling, you are always smiling. We don't even know what is in your mind. When people offend you, you don't react the way we expect you to react. Or when people do something wrong to you, you are not reacting the proper way. You are not taking the proper action that you are supposed to take. I just laugh. I got that a lot, especially when I'm going through some challenges, and people are like, you have to take the step, you have to do this thing. I get that a lot, but you know what? I laugh because it's not going to bring me more joy. Rather, it's going to cause me more pain. And I don't want to be pained anymore. I don't want to make decisions that will affect me. I would think I'm, causing pain, paying the person back in his own coin, but rather, I'm actually causing more pain to myself. So instead, I leave everything to God. I leave everything, the God of vengeance, to avenge on my behalf, because He knows, and He knows better. He knows where you are hurt. He knows who has offended you. He knows how to pay them back. Sometimes they feel like, if you're not doing anything about it, it means they're getting away getting away with what they did to you, or if it has not happened at a certain time, it means that they're getting away from the things that they did to you. No, God's time is never our time. The time that God wants to, avenge for all the pains and all the trials that people have caused you, or for all the things that you've been through as a result of people who has disappointed you in one way or the other, who has caused you more pain, tears, brought you into the circumstances that you are today. By the time they are receiving those pain and those consequences, that is the set time for them. So it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how long you feel like, oh, they're doing much better, even though they cost you more pain. No, the time will come when everybody will be paying for what they did. I always said in the other video I did, I always said that people will always pay for what they did. Yes, there's the consequences. Yes, God has forgiven us for all the things that we did. We have committed so many errors and so many sins or mistakes in our lives. Yes, but we ask God for forgiveness, and God has already forgiven us. That does not mean that we are not going to face the consequences of the things that we did to other people or to ourselves. So there's always the consequences to everything that we do in life. Whether it is good, whether it is bad, you will receive the consequences. So why don't we choose to always do the right thing and avoid those pain that will come at the end? And just because you want to cause people pain, you decide to do some things that is going to hurt them, or make some choices that is going to destroy their lives, because you feel like you are in control. But when the time comes for God to be in control of that person's life, and you start paying the consequences of what you did to that person, you're going to feel like, oh my God, I wish I know that it is too late. Because we all are going to reap whatever we sow. I always say that if whatever we sow is what we are going to reap. That is why you see people today, they kind of have issues in their life, and they're like praying to God, God, please, God has forgiven you. God has no plan to hold what you did against you. But there's seed, there's harvest time. There's time to plant, and there is a time to reap. When you plant those evil seeds, when you planted those bad seeds, when you planted those corrupt seeds, you should know that there will be time for you to harvest those things that you planted, and they will surely grow and they will surely haunt you. So don't blame anyone when you're going through that circumstances. The only thing I tell people is ask God to give you the grace to go through it. Ask God to help you. Ask God to take your hands through it. You should have done better. You should have known better. But out of pain, out of ignorance, out of stupidity, out of foolishness, you chose to do the wrong thing. God help me. God help me. Help me to pass through this. If you can take it away from me, please take it away from me. I did not mean to do this. I will never do this again. You make a commitment. You ask God to forgive you. You go through it with God holding your hands, with the Spirit of God holding your hands. As now a born again child of God who has repented from his sin or from the things that he or she did. So I thought, I should let us know all those things, because a lot of things are going. Nobody's talking about things like this anymore. Nobody wants to face the consequences of what they're doing. They don't even want to hear about it, because they feel like, what, if it doesn't come now, it's never going to come again. But trust me, there is time for everything. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We are out here doing the things that we love to do, reaching out to people in our community and making them feel loved, wanted, and happy again. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.